Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for October. Hope everybody's doing well. I would like to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there. So guys, if that is your situation, you can check your other signs and placements and see if your messages might lie in those readings. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so if these events aren't occurring right now, they could easily occur in the next few weeks, depending upon your timeline. And as always, Sagittarius, please don't force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. Spirit, what would you like Sagittarius to know for the month of October? Sagittarius. All right, so you are starting out with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You may be a little feeling like you're not really getting the things that you're wanting to manifest. Something here isn't going the way you want it to. Four of Cups. You might be feeling a little bit bored about a situation. Yeah, there's a sense of discontent. Let's see what's happened here in the past. Some of you are not very happy with the job that you're doing. You're feeling kind of bored with your work. The Ten of Pentacles. So in the past, it looks like you were surrounded by family and friends. There is a very strong support network here that's showing up in your past. But maybe something went awry? We'll have to see. Show me while this is happening. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're feeling stuck, bored, like you're not getting, things aren't moving in the direction you want. What's on your mind is the Star card in the reverse. You just feel blah. You feel unbalanced emotionally. You feel kind of hopeless about a situation, it looks like. Show me October for Sagittarius. Show me October for Sagittarius. Seven of Wands. Okay, you might be a little defensive about a situation that may not be going in the direction that you want it to. Show me how Sagittarius is showing up in the reading. Discontent. Yeah, there's a lot of discontentment, Sagittarius. What in the world is going on? You're showing up as kind of being reclusive, not really going out, not really spending time with friends, Show me the energy that is coming towards Sagittarius. King of Wands reversed. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius, but this is somebody that's not in their highest vibration right now. They could even be a little bitter, so be careful about that. Let me see Spirit's advice. Let me see Spirit's advice for Sagittarius. Five of Cups in the reverse. Spirit's saying this is not going to last. And that's right. Your outcome is the Ten of Cups. Whatever it is that is bothering you, that's worrying you, that's, causing maybe even a sense of depression here, it's not going to last. This is not going to last. And you end the month here with the Ten of Cups. You end the month feeling very secure, feeling, a sense of family, a sense of partnership, a sense of being emotionally content. So whatever is going on here, it's not going to last. You have to stand your ground against whatever this is. Oh my goodness, yeah, the Devil. So now some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, all right? But, as an underlying energy, there's some toxic energy here that is underlying all of this. It's almost like you guys are under the influence or the attack of something that is very toxic. So, but Spirit is saying it's not going to last. So you have to be strong here. Let's clarify this, Sagittarius. Why is the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the Nine of Cups reversed. So it's the same. You just feel like nothing is going your way, that your wishes are being denied. Be careful, because some of you could be drinking, and that could be opening you up, actually, to... I hate to say it, but demonic forces is what I'm hearing. So demonic forces, or, you know, negative influences at the very minimum. So be careful about any kind of alcohol consumption, especially in the month of October. They're called spirits for a reason, you know. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Sun. So you're gaining clarity about something. It could be you're gaining clarity about the situation where things are not going your way, but I don't feel like you're really taking any action on it. There's no movement. That's why we have the stuck energy. But you want to be happy, and you are gaining clarity here. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Eight of Coins reverse. So something here may not have worked out with a stable connection. It would have been a long-term connection. And this is what's kind of put you in this slump. Or it could be something you could be having difficulty with family or friends, close friends. Whatever it is didn't work out, and it's put you in this slump. But you're getting clarity on the situation. You're just not taking action. There's some details you're missing here with regard to the situation that you really need to look at deeper. Let me see why the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Knight of Wands reversed. So there's a lack of consistency here. You could be dealing with somebody who's been a player. I do feel like it's very stuck energy. There's a lack of communication. There's a lack of action. It's very stuck energy. And I feel like it's gone on for quite some time. And you're starting to get clarity about the situation. So let me see. Show me what's on the mind of Sagittarius. The Emperor. Yeah, good. You could be dealing with an Aries, or an Aquarius, but this is the energy of somebody who is saying, okay, well, this hasn't gone the way I wanted it to go, but I want to be happy. So now I have to take charge of this. If I want to be happy, I have to take charge of it. So you're in the process of thinking this through, thinking through what kind of action you want to take. But you want to take action. You want to take charge of the situation. So that's good energy. All right. So let's clarify and see what October looks like. Spirit, show me October for the sign of Sagittarius. Show me October for the sign of Sagittarius. Show me October for Sagittarius. Definitely feel that stuck energy. All right. I think we need to go one more time. Sagittarius. There we go. Now they're coming out. Okay, let's see what we've got. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. Eight of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. The Death card reversed. King of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands, or Queen of Pentacles, I apologize. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. The Hierophant. Queen of Swords, the Tower, the Devil in reverse. So the underlying energy here is the Devil in the upright. So By the end of the month, whatever this underlying energy is reversing. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's talk. All right, so Sagittarius, I feel like you come into the month of October and it's like you kind of have your back turned to this situation, all right? I do feel that you're a bit defensive and it's caused by confusion. I see that there's confusion, there's sadness, but you're looking at options to have a passionate new beginning in some area here. It looks like an area where you've walked away from something or someone has walked away from you, and there was deceit involved with that. So you're kind of processing these emotions. There's a bit of defensiveness here. You have options, though, in the beginning of the month. I see options. A lot of you have options with regard to relationship, you know, so keep that in mind. In the first week, though, I do feel the confusion and I feel the sadness and I feel the, you know, there's some regrets here. So you're kind of processing those things. You're trying to figure out how to create a new beginning. In the second week, and this would be with somebody that either walked away from you or you walked away from. In the second week, I do feel like in a situation that ended between you and somebody, there is some sort of reveal of some kind of deceit. There is lying, cheating, stealing. Something deceitful is revealed about that situation. And I do feel that it's a situation that you kind of feel is not completely over, but you're very shut down emotionally towards it. Whatever this deceit was or whatever the, you know, the ending, I feel like you kind of really pulled back emotionally. And I do see you being a bit emotionally unavailable in the middle of the month. However, that being said, going into the third week, or maybe around the middle of the month, I see a love offer here. There's a love offer that's coming through, and it has to do with either somebody that you felt committed to, possibly even a family member, such as a mother or a sister. It's female energy, though. And I do see that this is either you're giving this love offer to this person who right now is very unhappy, who's been very unhappy, or you're receiving it from them. But I feel like most of you, you're giving this love offer. It's like you realize something, and it's causing you to kind of open up your heart a little bit here. So I see that in the third week of October. I also see in the third week that you're doing a lot of self-analyzing and self-care. You're definitely focused on your money, but your heart is opening up. There's still some unhappiness here related to a committed connection, though. You might even receive some kind of, some sort of advice from a spiritual leader of some sort about this unhappiness. Moving into the fourth week, I do feel like you're open to communication, but you're still very guarded. This would be with an authority figure, it looks like. An authority figure or a spiritual leader of some sort. You want to talk about how to end this toxic situation. And I feel like this is going to be a tower moment here. You're still coming across as being a little defensive, but yet you're opening up. So what I'm seeing, Sagittarius, is that there's a situation that hasn't been moving at all. There's been a lot of discontent, and you take charge of the situation here. You make an offer or of some sort, a gesture perhaps, to this person, and it opens that door. It's like your heart begins to open up. You take charge and you open up that door. Now it is going to lead to a tower moment, but I don't see this as being a negative one because we see the devil in reverse. It's just going to be life altering. It's going to be something that is going to shake things up. So I don't think it is a negative Tower moment. Some of you also want to open up a dialogue about a Tower moment that has already occurred in order to resolve it and to come to a better place. Either way, I see you moving forward. I see forward progression, moving out of all this stuck energy. It's a reversal again of you had the Page or the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. By the end of the month, you're reversing that. And it's coming about through communication, honest, communication. You may be advised to do this as well. So let me show you how you're showing up in the reading. Oh, by the way, you have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. So you're slowly moving towards a new beginning in love. So that's good. Show me how Sagittarius is showing up. All right, we have the Chariot reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands reversed. So you're showing up here as not really being very happy. You're kind of stuck in this energy. You're not really going out. You're kind of staying to yourself a little bit. There's a lack of movement. There's it's like that stuck static energy that I was talking to you about. However, I am seeing that there's something to do with either a soul contract or possibly even a physical contract that is coming up. So, and it's coming out in the upright. So it looks like there's a cooperativeness that you're demonstrating primarily in the third week or so that is actually going to shift you out of that stuck energy that I'm seeing. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, be careful that, you're not acting immaturely with regard to communication. This can sometimes be somebody who has tantrums when things don't go their way or they act immaturely. So, and this is your energy, so be careful with that. I do feel that there's something here that you're being cooperative with this person, but there's something here that you're kind of keeping to yourself. So let me see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Sagittarius. There we go. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Swords reversed. And we have the King of Swords reversed. So you got a lot of air sign energy here. You also have fire sign energy. The person that is that's approaching you, that's coming towards you, this is somebody who may have been a bit dishonest, or they may have been angry. This person doesn't really know what's going on with you, but they're not really looking either. I do feel that they will communicate with you. However, be careful, because this person will communicate honestly, but in a rather direct and sometimes tactless fashion. And they could be a little bit bitter. You have more than one person that's showing up in your energy, though. So you have that person here. It looks like probably someone from the past. There is also somebody in your energy that could be approaching you, and I feel like this person is not honest. Yeah, this person is not honest at all. This is not the same person, though. This is somebody who isn't. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel that energy, and you're not going to like it. And I feel like they're coming forward. Have you ever noticed when people say, I'm not doing something, they're actually doing it? This is somebody who is going to say, oh, I'm very honest. I'm a very honest person, but they're really not. They're really not. And they don't want you to find out, but you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this, Sagittarius, so be aware of that. I definitely see. So there's somebody here in your past that's angry. They're angry, and they're not talking to you. They could be a little bitter. They're not taking any action. But when the communication opens up, they could be a little tactless in what they say, but they will be truthful. But the second person I see in your energy is somebody who is not an honest person whatsoever. And I would worry more about what they don't tell you than what they do tell you. This is somebody who's skilled at telling you enough of the truth that you believe it, but they leave out some very pertinent information, which is what makes it dishonest. It's not like I almost feel like they don't directly lie, but they're lying by omission. You're not going to like the feel of this person, and they could already be in your energy. Let me see Spirit's advice. Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse for Sagittarius? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius? All right, we have the Moon reversed. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands reversed. So you're going to have, you have love in your life. Spirit is saying you have love in your life, but you have to realize it, okay? There's going to be something revealed to you. It's whatever it is that's worrying you, keeping you upset, something that you're thinking about a lot at night, okay? It's all this negative energy, this toxic energy from the past. It's revolving around an ending of a long-term connection, or, you know, possibly even a marriage. It's whatever has you up in your head, worried, thinking. You're going to have a realization, an epiphany, or something's going to be revealed to you, and it's going to take you out of this energy where you're sad and feeling regrets, perhaps. You know, it's going to take you out of that, and it's going to take you into a more loving energy. And this is what I'm seeing here too, with your heart beginning to open up. So let's look at this Ten of Cups, because I like that this is what we're getting at the end of the month, because you're going through something of a transformation. Your heart is opening. So show me the outcome for Sagittarius. All right, you have the Empress in reverse, sign of Libra or Taurus. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Two of Swords. All right, so there's a situation where there's been a lack of nurturance, either from you or from the other person. Again, I'm getting family member for some of you. I'm getting family member for some of you, where if this is a parental figure, it is likely the mother in the situation, and the mother and the father would be divorced, okay? The mother would also be more likely to have been very nurturing, but is not nurturing this connection right now. The mother also would be a stronger personality than the father. So if it's a family situation, that's what I'm seeing. I don't see you nurturing the situation currently. However, this situation is actually, it's moving into a much more prosperous place. There's a decision that needs to be made, and that decision has to do with stability. It has to do with stabilizing things. And that's what will lead to the emotional fulfillment. So I do see you taking control of the situation. I see you making a decision. You're still indecisive by the end of the month, but you're slowly moving in that direction. Yeah, you're slowly moving in that direction. So you're moving kind of slow, but it's better than the stuck energy. I do think that for some of you, you could be dealing with a twin flame or a deep soulmate connection here. You're definitely not on the same page. But I don't feel like you're the one who is blocking the energy currently. I do feel like it would be the other person. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you could be coming from like not prosperity, but a lack of prosperity mindset, where you haven't been, you know, maybe nurturing perhaps your job or your position, and that may have caused some problems with your money. That is going to stabilize, provided you make a decision, because you're at this crossroads by the end of the month. I'm not worried though, because I do feel like your money's going to stabilize. I feel like you are a hard worker, and I feel like there's a decision that some of you need to make with regard to your finances. For others, there's a decision that you need to make with regard to a family member, and for some of you, you need to make a decision regarding a deep soulmate connection or a twin flame. So these are general readings, and I'm picking up on quite a bit in this reading. So just know that you have a decision to make. You'll be at a crossroads. There is love in your life that you're not recognizing or seeing, and you have to make a decision that's going to lead you into this Ten of Cups. It's not going to fall in your lap. All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Again, this is your energy, so I do feel like you're stepping into your power. I do like that. I also feel like, you know, people are very attracted to you. Be very careful about physical passions in the month of October, because that could lead you into some toxic situations. But I do feel that people are really attracted to you right now. You're just dealing with some people that you're not on the same page with currently, and there's some toxic situations here that need to be addressed. I feel like you're doing that. I feel like you're stepping up, but you got to make the decision. All right, let's see if there are any oracles for you. Spirit, I am pulling for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. That's a little too many. Let's try that again. Pulling for the sign of Sagittarius. There we go. We're getting a lot of reversals, and I know my cards are in the upright. So we have movement. It's number 28. Now, 28 does condense down to a 10, and 10s are about the ending of a cycle. So you've got some sort of cycle that is ending here. The name of this card is called Movement. Now, it's in the reverse. So that kind of tells you about that stuck energy. All right. You are in a time of positive forward motion. Now, in the reversal, it reads, do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is this. Lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. So that was rather harsh. That was a little harsh, wasn't it? But it's true. It is true. If you're unable to listen or unwilling to learn the lessons, then, you know, they get repeated until you do learn them. So there could be something that you're refusing to acknowledge or refusing to learn or look at here in this situation that may be keeping you a bit stuck. I do feel like you're taking charge of it, though, and you are moving forward. So I feel like, you know, you do have happy days coming, and I do see that. So, all right, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your weekly reading, Sagittarius, namaste.